Hi, my name is Jason Rumor. Today I'd like to show you an exercise called Tai Chi sitting in a chair. This exercise shouldn't hurt anywhere in your body. And if it is, that means that something's really out of balance or you're not doing the exercise correctly. So follow the tips along in this video and you should be good to go. So if you're standing, go ahead and sit down in a chair. And pick up a foot, and we're going to create some awareness in our foot here. So just rub your heel. You could tap it a little bit. You could press on points in your foot if there's any tender spots. Any of the, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you physically touch your heel in some way and that you can feel it. If you so that's the heel, and then we're going to go to the base of the big toe, and again just creating some sensation there, and then we're going to go to the base of the little toe, just rubbing along, tapping, scratching, whatever, make it feel good too while you're at it. Okay, and then press both the base of the big toe and the little toe, and then press down in your heel again. And place both feet on the floor there, and just feel the sensations of how your right foot touches the ground compared to how the left foot touches the ground. If you notice a difference, that's the main point. Okay, so let's do the other foot. Again, it's creating some sensation in your heel, and it's a little massage. Make it feel good. And then the base of your big toe. Now the base of the big toe for some people is pretty tender. Be gentle with it. Don't push so hard that it causes you pain. And then the base of your little toe. Again, any of these things. Find movements that feel good in your foot, and then the heel again, and then putting both feet on the floor there. And again, just noticing the sensations you feel in the foot that you just massaged and the foot that you did the first time. The point of this is to increase awareness in those 3 points, and I'll show you why. Go ahead and stand on up. Put your weight on both feet evenly. Shift your weight onto your heels so that your toes lift up a little bit. Not so far that you're going to fall back, but more weight on the heels than anywhere else. And then come back to a neutral place. And then shift all your weight towards your toes so your heels lift up just a tiny bit. Keep your knees soft. And then letting your weight shift back to what feels like a natural neutral place. And keeping all 3 of those points balanced on the ground, you'll naturally have a little bit more weight in the forward part of your foot. You want some weight on your heel, but not more than anywhere else. Keeping those 3 points grounded on the ground, go ahead and sit down in the chair. Your butt will stick out a little bit. Keeping the weight balanced over those 3 points, your upper body leans forward. Your low back should be comfortable. It should be relatively flat. There shouldn't be any pain or discomfort there. And then keeping the low back, comfortably flat, and the weight balanced on those 3 points on each foot. Rise from the chair. The hips come forward. The hips go back. Sitting down in the chair, your butt sticks out a little bit. Upper body leans forward. Hips come forward, and hips go back. Hips come forward, and hips go back. Hips come forward, and hips go back. So I'll give you another tip for doing this exercise. So just forget about your feet for the moment. Watch my knees. So in the non-efficient way, or the way that isn't going to get you very much benefit, is the knees bend a lot. The knees are bending forward. If you could see my feet, you would see that my feet are coming, my knees are coming past the tips of my toes. If I dropped a plumb line from my knee to the ground, my knees are beyond my toes here. Not good for the knees. Don't do it. So instead, I'm going to bend my knees slightly, and I'm going to keep them there. And I'm going to sit down in the chair, upper body leans forward. Knees are staying right there. And then coming forward through the hips. The knees aren't moving, the hips are. Hips come back, hips come forward. Hips go back, and hips come forward. All right, so that's the first part of sitting down in the chair exercises. I have another video here. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll get the updates whenever I do make new ones here.